Well, hey Geminis, how about a reading from your metal dog today? It has been a spell. What did I do? I put in a door right there. It lets in more light in the morning and took me away from this. It was a mess in here. I like it. It's nice. Yeah. So welcome back to Metal Dog Tarot. We're going to check out what's going on with you and what is going on in all this astrology that we have at the moment. It's an exciting time and it's Gemini season. Happy birthday to you, my dear. I have so many people, some of my very, very favorite people in the whole human race are Geminis. So happy to do your reading for you. Let's see what happens. They've been really interesting. It's mutable signs weekend. So I think about how mutable signs, how your job is to bring us from spring into summer. And so you change, right? And you're the most picked on for being two people in one body, and your card is the Lovers. But all the mutable signs change, and the point is you help the rest of us, especially fixed signs like Scorpio, me, with change. So let's see. Let's split the deck here and let's get a sense of what the heck, what's going on with you, Gemini. Okay. Page of Materials. Oh, wow. That's a really cool card. So the Page of Materials. This is a genuine offer coming in. A person who has a real deal to offer you. It looks like the idea in your mind matches up with what is being offered to you. That's really cool. I like it. Underneath, the bottom of the deck, what do we have here? I learned to look at the bottom of the deck from my favorite tarot reader, Cindy, Awakening to Spirit. Check her out. She is gifted. Okay, so underneath this is a feeling of being left out, abandonment, self-pity, 5 of Materials. We can see somebody curled up outside this warm and beckoning place, and usually in a 5 of Materials you need only get up and notice that you can actually enter. And it looks to me like you enter a place where there is community, where there is magic. I feel like you're being invited to this place by this Page of Materials. This real offer is definitely making you feel like a fool, like you're starting out on a new adventure. And this is going around. We are all, with Jupiter entering Aries, beginning a new 12-year cycle. So we are all feeling the Fool. And, oh my goodness, there's so much going on. Okay, Gemini. There's just 2 more cards. There is also a little bit of creative chaos and competition. Lots of competing ideas. Nobody's in charge. I like it. I like it. To me, it's like a collective that you're entering into, a very creative collective full of magic, and you've been feeling alone and left out. And this, from this place, is a beautiful possibility of creating everything. This is the Empress card. She is the Queen of Abundance. She is the Earth Queen. She doesn't need a partner. She's able to make it all on her own beautifully. And this one has the entire universe within her, including the sun, the card, the symbol of authenticity and absolute joy emanating right out there from her heart. You might also think of that as, well, it's the color of the power chakra, but it could be your heart. Lots of power. Lots of autonomy. Really great. It's like you're going to be moving out of self-pity and loneliness into community, magic. It's really fun looking. It's really creative and it's really powerful. And it's very earthy in that, well, actually this card is not at all earthy. It's very spacey. But the Empress is, I always think of her as like the earth goddess. You can see that over her head. But then there's this inner world as well. Okay. So let us see. We're going to go ahead and bring all the planets in here into your reading. We've got Jupiter, as I mentioned, in Aries, having just finished up in Pisces, which is the end of the cycle, now beginning. And then Mars going home to where he is exalted, where he has all kinds of power to make stuff happen. Heading into Aries. We've got Mercury in retrograde, so we'll ask, what are you rethinking? So in the realm of technology, in the realm of thought, your realm, as an air sign Gemini, we've been revisiting. It's like just 6 weeks, I think, where we go out and we come back. So we cross the same sort of recent decisions that you made, or thoughts that you had, or communications that you had, or miscommunications. And then we'll ask about Venus, because she's going to be coming home where she is exalted in Taurus. And Mercury's headed back to Gemini. So you got the 3 personal planets are at home where they are their best selves. And then we'll ask the tarot what's going on, what's hidden, and what the future is. Why not? Let's ask about the future. It's always dependent upon your will. So there's no harm in peeking. Okay? All right, Gemini, let's see what we have going. I feel chattery. Pardon me. Let's see if I can get down here to the tarot. Okay. Well, Jupiter says we're going to do this right, like the slow poke knight. All right. We got lots of time. 12 years. That's a long time. Mars says, woo, home is beautiful. This is the Empress in waiting, as one reader puts it. The Nine of Pentacles. This is a solitary energy. You look to your own wisdom. You make your home beautiful and safe and secure and serene, and you don't need anybody to do that. And then you're just waiting to turn into this. We can see the relationship, I think, between these 2 figures. So that's Mars. Earthy. That's an Earth here. Pentacles. Mercury is revisiting. An Ace of Pentacles. Okay, this is a new home, a new job. You were offered it. You made this offer. You're re-looking at that. Remember, the overarching thing is that there is this Page of Pentacles. So they could be related. There's an offer being made that's real. This is a person that makes such an offer. But you're relooking at that with Mercury in retrograde. Venus coming home to Taurus. What is she thinking about? 4 of Cups. A little bit of, I'm looking at the empty cups and I'm missing this opportunity. This is in the realm of emotions. This is usually kind of a ho-hum, been there, done that card. I don't see this figure that way. I see her very grounded, doing her meditation. She's actually, I'm inclined to see her building this, manifesting this in her mind. But usually a 4 of Cups is you're overly focused on what you tasted that did not satisfy, and you don't expect much. So it can be, it's a negative place to be usually. She's working through it here though. So that's what Venus says. The tarot wants you to know there is a balancing, more pentacles, more earth. A balancing. We can see that this can happen forever. The infinity symbol there. And remember, you have this offer, and then you have this. Are these your 2 pentacles? We shall see. The future is the sun. Yay, everybody's getting this. Future looks really bright. The sun. Absolute happiness and authenticity. The joy card. Beautiful. Again, she's doing her yoga. Makes me think of a certain Gemini yogi. Yeah, the sun, and I see her and the Empress. They are soul sisters, right? I like it. Okay, well, what is going on? What are you being offered? Why does it have to take so long? So much earth here. Let's look on the bottom of this here deck. All right, just 2 cards. That's nice, but they're big ones. You have you with you going into your inner light, the Hermit. So a little Virgo energy, another mutable sign. And Judgment, Ascension. It's like you finished this level of the game of life, and if you've done it right, you get to move on to the next level. Appears to be the next level is the Sun. Right on, Gemini. Let's see. Okie doke. We're going to clarify with the light seers here. So Jupiter says this is going to be slow and it's going to be done right. The Slowpoke Knight of Pentacles. He's that A student. He's the one your mom wants you to marry. I've heard him called. You know, he can be a little boring. I like him. Whenever I see the Knight of Pentacles, I'm happy. So let's see. Jupiter says, there's choices. There are illusions. Indecision. You can see, which cup do I pick? They all look good. Take your time, says Jupiter. There is inspiration here, willpower. The Ace of Wands. Maybe this is what will help you make that decision. Go inward. That's right, we had the Hermit. There's that inner light. So you can see her closing her eyes. You see this quite a bit here, right? There's a lot of meditative, going inward energy here. Okay. And thirdly, the ending and the beginning, the world. Okay. Well, Jupiter says that you've been looking at a lot of choices. You've been looking inward. And I feel like you have come to a decision that you're done with that, the world. Yeah. And you are now opening yourself up. You're walking through the portal. You chose which door to walk through, right? So here, back here, you were like, This is that where we had tons of planets in Pisces. We were basically letting a bunch of stuff go. Neptune is still in Pisces, so there can still be kind of a dreaminess. Neptune likes to be in Pisces, but it was deep, it was slow, it was a lot of purging. I feel there's some purging that goes on here in this. And now we get to walk out of that as Jupiter comes into Aries. We're done with that and we start anew. It's a pretty vague and general reading so far, so bear with me. They always get interesting. I don't really know. It doesn't really seem like it matters. It feels like we have all the time we need in the world to do this correctly. Okay, so we're going to clarify Mars. Mars at home in Aries has all of the determination needed for this Nine of Pentacles. Oh, more Earth energy, the King of Pentacles. Sitting at home with his dog in his library. He's a cool dude. Mr. Security King. I like this one. He's kind of like a nice man. He's got a cool dog. Sometimes I just think it's about the dog and not the man. So sometimes I see this here and he's less important. And I think I see this wolf because the wolves have been kind of coming out in the cards lately, and Mars has that wild energy. But we definitely have a ease and comfort at home alone or with our dog. So there has been struggle with our Nine of Pentacles. There is a Nine of Wands. She is wise from struggle. She has that light, that wisdom that comes of struggle. Yep. She is wary. She has a little bit of trust issues, maybe. We shall see. Let's see. That's why you're home alone, because you've been through some stuff. And there's that Judgment. We already got this once. Ascension. This, I think, is you moving out of this into this, to the Empress. Remember, your Nine of Pentacles is your Empress in waiting. So I feel like that's where you're headed. In a way, like if I think about the Nine of Pentacles versus the Empress, like there's many differences. But what I feel coming through here is that as a way of protecting yourself, and it may be because you've been making a lot of decisions, you protected yourself by making this safe home. But now you're actually ready to go do something out in the world, right? So you have Judgment twice. It shows you are going somewhere new. World says this too. That's over. The little life is over. Where you protected yourself. Nine of Pentacles, you just look to yourself. Now you get to do this. She's also could be single, live alone, or not have a partner. She just can make a much bigger world than just your little home. So it's almost like take the skills from making your beautiful home and take them out there. Okay. So we saw this, right? We're seeing somebody's making a real offer. It's like what you envisioned is real. And then you have this other offer. Are they the same one? Or I feel like because we see this, I feel like there's two. Well, and you're revisiting this one. You took this offer, maybe, or you made this offer. Let's see, Gemini. Justice. Balancing, mirroring. She has the Sword of Truth. The Cups, I always think of as your emotions, mind and heart in balance. What else? The Lovers. There's that choice. Okay. Lovers. The lovers that could be that true love, the one that is your soulmate, your match on all the ways. And then many choose not to pick that because it's scary. So that's why it's also a choice. And you had this choice back here. And then we see that you're revisiting an offer here. It looks like you're trying to sync up your mind and your heart, Justice. Maybe you chose something and now you're re-looking at that. And then there's healing, going alone. Nine of Pentacles, also Four of Swords. Go alone and heal your heart. Oh. You offered. You made an offer. I think they chose there was a choice made that has caused you to need to heal your heart. Or vice versa. Let's see. Venus says, Four of Cups. This is dream bigger for yourself here. You haven't seen it all, Gemini. You've only tasted those 3 cups, and there is a 4th. It's pink. It's glowing. You appear to be manifesting and envisioning this. So I really see you at this point in the reading here. Like, this is the 5 of Pentacles feeling, right? You can see that these are both curled up in a little ball here, outside, alone. I kind of see this as like this nest, right? So that is where you are, we see very good things ahead. I see that pink cup here. This is you with your community, your family, whatever. Your emotional contentment with others. So let's see. Four of Cups. This is what Venus wants you to know. She settles down into her 1,000 thread count sheets from Egyptian cotton. She's had the best meal. Everything was very fine. Venus and Taurus enjoying her comforts. The Hierophant. Structural power. This is really about the divine. Again, groundedness. So we can see both of them in the same position. And there's this pink cup here. It's almost like a divine love. Right? These are earthly loves, and we've seen like a lot of pentacles so far. Right? Now you're going up. This is judgment. This is your ascension. Okay. Let's see what else. Ooh. 5 of Swords. That is the self-harm card. That is I won. I don't like how I won. Somebody got hurt here. Could be both of us. That's the ho-hum, been there, done that feeling. And then there's the Knight of Cups. There is a real offer, a heart offer coming in. Okay. It is, yeah. You're being taken to the next level. Your Mercury has revisited justice in love and what you've had to heal from in the past. That's your 4 of Cups feeling like, you know, I think I've tried that enough. It was just a headache. The Hierophant's laughing here, joyfully laughing at your fear. Hierophant also can represent marriage. So if you are afraid of commitment because you've been hurt before, that would be a really clear reading of this. Here comes love. Here comes love. Almost feel like this is this Fool. Bringing this. Just you're pretty good on your own, Gemini. And it doesn't have to be a person love. It can be divine love. There's lots of evidence here that it's on a higher level from what you've experienced before. Past heartbreaks. I've been seeing this in the cards today. We're being told like to break out of our small imaginations. Our worldview is limited. Our imagination is limited. We haven't seen anything yet. We haven't seen it. We don't even know what is lying ahead for us, right? As a planet, as people, as beings on this planet, we don't know. And we may be inclined to protect ourselves based on what happened in the past. It didn't work out, right? 9 of Wands, like, no, I don't think so, honey. I think I'm content at home with my pet. The man being the pet, because you're the wolf, right? And then, oopsie, we're going somewhere else, you know. So you're definitely revisiting injustice in past love and how you healed. Like things that seemed real, the Ace of Pentacles, right? And so here's this Knight of Cups. He's got a bouquet of roses, and here's this real offer. It's the offer you've seen in your head. Okay. So there's more. Tarot wants you to know something about balance. This is making me think of our Justice card. I'm not going to lift up again. Balance. It's a nice light right now. The wheel. Oh, that's kind of balancing. This is actually about fortune turning in your favor. If you have experienced misfortune, the wheel is turning. It is out of your control. It is divinely guided. It's on divine time. You have to wait on the wheel. There's your sun. There's your authenticity and absolute happiness striking you from out there. And there's that lack of imagination, that holding on to just 4 things when you could have it all. Okay. So the tarot says you can do this in a balanced way. I can see like what the tarot is like, okay, this person is defended. And for good reason. So it's bargaining with you. It's like love is coming in. It's the sun. It's the Knight of Cups. It's a Page of Pentacles. It's real. It's classy. It's from the heart. You get to be you in it. It's gonna make you feel discombobulated. It's gonna disrupt you. You might want to respond with control here. And that's okay. The tarot is being really understanding of you being afraid because you've been hurt. It says balance your receptiveness to joy with your need to be grounded and practical and to be informed by what happened in the past that hurt. Like what you know you don't need to discard it. Although the Fool is here. The Fool just walks away from all of it, off the edge. And it feels discombobulating. But look at what's ahead. This is you. You are amazing and beautiful and powerful, all in and of yourself. This you can have without anybody else. This could be just divine love. It could be a spiritual love. The sun is here again for your future. Let's clarify that. I just really think that the tarot, when I read the tarot, it tells you the truth. It's not always easy. Like if you go and look at Pisces reading I just did. But it's very kind. It meets you where you are. That seems wise. Okay, so there is Page of Swords. That's you, Gemini. Curious, chatty, doing a bunch of things. Got the 2 birds. Reading your books, learning new stuff, balancing. See, she's balancing on the wand, the willpower. Yeah, lots of ideas. And there's that pain from the past. And there's the King of Cups. This is you. It's you. It's all of you. It's you being you, Page of Swords. It's you living with your loss, 5 of Cups. And it's you having emotional weight and depth. And remember how we have, in the beginning, we had this fellow making a choice? Well, here you are. Finger on the bowl. You've made the choice, your heart. This is that Ace of Cups. This is what this one is offering. This is the cup right there, right? That you seem to be going up towards, right? So this is you having, in the future, whenever that is, you've transitioned and you're skilled at this, Gemini, because you are a mutable sign. You have moved forward in that you make a choice. It is a heart choice. And It is not forgetting. It's not naive. But yeah, I just really feel like these figures all show you in your power, in your depth, in your flexibility. Here, this is the future that the cards have for you. And it's very lovely. It begins with a real offer that you recognize your vision from, and it's coming from like this. It's coming in like this. It's like up here. Here's that pink rose. It's that pink cup, right? The pink cup. Right? And it's almost like this inside of you. And that's what the Hermit says. The Hermit says that too. Look inside of you. This is where it's at. Wow. What's on the bottom? Whew. Just one card. The Hangman. The Knight of Pentacles told you this from the beginning. It's going to take a little while for you to see this. The wheel is here. It's going to take a little while for the wheel to turn. But in the future, you get to move forward from this heartbreak, it looks like, pain that you had in the past. But you just have to, it looks like a part of the job for you is your mind, your perspective needs to shift away from what you suffered, what you struggled with in the past that made you want to be alone, towards, I don't know, being, I guess, available for this love, this pink cup, wherever it comes from. This pink cup, this pink rose, this real offer. So that is what the tarot wants to tell you today, Gemini. That's a very nice message. So let me know. Have a beautiful day.